Good morning. It's day 3 on the East Coast Trail. It's a bit of a foggy one this morning. We've been a little hunkered down. Best Western's got a great technique there. Oh, I'm going to call your tent the booby tent, the way I'm seeing it on the screen. She's got her poles pushing out the fly, which is a great way to keep it from sagging during the rain. Yeah, it rained all night. We had a pretty tough day yesterday. We didn't make our goal, but that's okay. One of the benefits of through hiking is you're on your own schedule. You hike your own hike, do what you can do and stay safe. And that's what we did yesterday late in the day. It was just really tough going on the terrain, and it was hot and we're getting fatigued. So we just set up camp. Yep, right in the middle of the trail. Never done that before. So Carol is wearing the latest in rainproof technology. It is the hiker rain skirt, otherwise known as
a garbage
bag.
Am I on TV now?
Yep. Just came down all that. It was really steep and technical. And here we are. Well, isn't this luxury? This is one of the newest, if not the newest, U.S.A. campsites. This is where we were shooting for last night and didn't make it. So just for those of you who are going to be hiking the U.S.A., we made it about 3 hours past Ballin, and this is about another 2 hours in very slippery, wet trail conditions. So maybe 4 hours after Ballin. Don't go by mileage on this trail. You can't. There are so many obstacles that slow you down. So just make sure you take more time than you think you need. So we're always looking for these markers up at the top where there's no trail. And right now, there is no trail. Thank you to whoever put the trail markers here. We came from up on high, and holy moly, look where we're going. Sometimes I look where I hike and I can hardly believe it. And we came down that whole rock face on that ridge down into that valley. We had our lunch in the trees at the bottom. And now we're going back up again. So there's a reason that we don't see much of the technical parts of the trail. That's because it's almost impossible to have a camera out while you're tackling them. I mean, this is what I was talking about when I was saying it's going to take you longer than you think, because it's a slow process negotiating all these rocky ascents and descents. And they just kind of go on and on and on and on and on. And here's your reward. We're walking into Pouch Cove now, and the waves are crashing in. Well, we're all stocked up on sugar and salt at the convenience store. We mowed down on some treats in Pouch Cove. About to start the Styles Cove path. Moderate, excellent. I'm ready for a bit of moderation, that's for sure. Wildlife report. Carol saw a bald eagle soaring right in front of her as she waited at the top of a hill for me. Yeah, that happens. And then we both saw a seal playing in the waves as they're crashing against these massive cliffs and rocky shoals. You know, you think, man, if you were a person, that would be the most dangerous place to be in the water right now. But for this little guy, he was having a ball. This is the crossing at Shoe Cove. Okay, Styles Cove crew, just want to show you this. Almost every single boardwalk stretch we've been on in this path needs some significant repair. Good morning, it's day 4 on the East Coast Trail, and it was a cold one last night, very, very windy. So I thought I'd show you all the layers that I break out when I'm freezing in my tent. I've got one layer under here, which is a long sleeve merino wool sleeping shirt, and my long johns are also merino, and my socks are just not merino, but they're warm and fuzzy. I have a thin fleece pullover, and I even broke out the down vest. It's a micro down vest, so it's very thin. C2 Summit sleeping bag liner, which adds about 10 degrees of insulation to your sleeping bag. And then I have an Enlightened Equipment very ultralight down sleeping bag. So once I got all my layers on, I look like an egghead. Once I got all my layers on and all snuggled into bed, I was toasty. I gotta get breakfast going, and we're gonna make it to Tor Bay today. At least that's the plan. Hope it works out. So I don't mind carrying proper toilet paper for obvious purposes, but I do not want to have to pack it out. So where there's a fire pit, I take advantage and I burn it. And I stand here till it's completely burned out, cold, done. And then I stomp it into the pit. And we are coming to the end of the Styles Cove path, and we are about to start the Flat Rock Community Walk. And what a pretty community it is. Father Troy's Trail. Only 9K. Difficulty easy. I am so excited, Carol.
Easy? What's that?
I don't know, man.
We're gonna cruise 2 to 4 hours and we'll be there.
No problem. I need to commemorate this very historic moment. I would like the world to know that Diddley is ready before Best Western. Ah, yay, I did it! It's a first ever. Well, if this doesn't require a shout out, I don't know what does. Look at this beautiful, new, repaired, replaced, freshly constructed boardwalk. This is part of the Cobbler's Path between Torbay and St. John's on our town day. And going back the other way. That's where we're going. Up from the point. Up, 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 up and over. Well, that was a fairly long road walk. And now we're starting the Sugarloaf Path. And the rating is 3 to 5 hours. Ah, here we go.